Alright guys, it's Redtarget here, and wanted to start this episode about, I think it's called extra utilities. Uh, oh, there's a lot of cool stuff in that, and one of the blocks I'm going to try out is this angel block, and the thing about it is you don't have to, you can place it in midair. So like I've drained one oil well, and of course I stacked up all these dirt blocks and built around it all, and I'm at my other oil well. I've drained it already, and so I'm gonna make me one of these. And you know, I was watching Aco the other day, his video, and I didn't pay any attention, but I didn't realize I'm in the terminal for applied energistics, and if you hold down on the shift key and the question mark, it puts the recipe in there for you all, and it tries to get the items if you have them. It just leaves them empty if you don't have an item for it. Man, it just made this so much easier. I just had no idea. And I changed I think one of his subscribers had mentioned changing the resolution for his GUI, where you can, because before, if it's full screen, if it's like large or whatever it is, if you do auto or large, it just covers the whole screen, and I can't see any of this stuff here. I can't see the text I had to type up. So I changed the GUI to medium, I think is what it is. Sorry about that. So I'm gonna make me one of these angel blocks, and supposedly you can just place it in the air. I'm gonna go try it out right quick. Also, I was gonna look and see. So I got 637,000 buckets of oil from that first oil well. So, and it's just a couple of slick spots on the ocean now. There's no well left, and I noticed it got down to the ocean now. I got water in this tank. I don't know if I don't know how I'm gonna get the water out. I don't know how that works, but we'll see in a minute. But where's my oil well? Let's see, oil well 2. On the back to game. There it is. And oh, well, before we go check that other oil well out, I was going to show you guys too. I did a little bit of automation. I got this wheat farm with the Steve's cart, and I got some pipes running through here, and the seeds will go into this squeezer, and I got overflow going into this chest right here, and then all the wheat's just gonna go into the ender chest and go into the AE system. I'm eventually gonna get a terminal inside this area here from the AE, and that's what I hadn't figured out quite what I'm doing here yet, but basically I think all my storage, I'm gonna bring storage out of here, and that's just gonna be just, I guess, or even I might even bring machines out of there and let that be something else, and bring everything in here. I'm gonna dig this down to this level right here, and so that it should be like I think what I can do is I can put a couple of floors in here, maybe a floor up there, and then a floor right here, and then of course a bottom floor. So and kind of fix it where I can either fly up or walk up on stairs or whatever. I'm trying to lay it out, and that's when I came up with these corners and all. That's the lava, and that's coming from the nether, and this is going to be the oil that I'm going to refine into fuel, I think. And then, you know, I'm probably going to do something like, you know, I don't know, honey or something like that, or biofuel over here, and maybe seed oil or something over here. I don't know. And it'll be, I obviously do more tanks. So anyway, gonna work on automating some of that, and just take my time, redo all this. That pumpkin farm is manual right now, and I see now that when you squeeze pumpkin seeds, they go really fast. I was gonna try out melons to see if maybe if they did better. But anyway, I also, there was an update, server update, and a client update. So I loaded the latest server. I turned Biomes of Plenty back on. I reloaded the client. I had some issues there, but I got everything back up and running. I probably missed a few things. A few of my key setups, control setups probably not quite right. Some of my graphics setups are probably not like they were before, so I gotta tweak all that stuff. I can do that over time, but it seems to be running better. Uh, yeah, I come over here and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that angel block. So basically, what he did was he come right here, Yeah, see that? You just place that block in there, not placed where I wanted it, but hey. And so then that's pretty slick. So anywhere in the air you can place a block, and then you got something to work off of. That's pretty slick. I mean, that's got to be one of the handiest things about this mod. And I've been using some of the pipes and stuff like. Supposedly, if you break it, it'll see it went right into my inventory. So you can just, and there it is. And if you break it, see it jumps right in. It doesn't fall to the ground or whatever. It goes straight into your inventory. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna set up my pump, and let's see. I gotta put a few dirt block here. Put my pump, and then I'm gonna put my waterproof pipe on top, and then my tank on top of that. And my tank, which has water in it right now. That's oil. What's this tank? Oh, like, what's that tank for? Like, I know what that tank's for. Man, let me get myself confused. Alright, so pump, there's an engine there and an engine there. Turn this, and there's oil. So how's the water get out of there? I don't understand. I have to do something with the tank on the other side. Alright, so water's in there. How do I get the water out? I have to pump the water out? And I made a chunk loader. I'm not sure I don't know if these pumps keep chunks loaded or not. So I don't know if they're like that. I was thinking they don't. So I made a chunk loader. So there's my little setup. I'm not sure. I gotta go back and find out how to get the water out. All right. Well, let me fly back and figure out how to get the water out of that, and probably turn off something to do with the rain. That sounds like that's making a lot of noise. What was that? Crap, I have no idea. What to do with the rain particles? Is anything here about rain? Decreased? Minimal? That's it, minimal. I guess I could turn this music down a little bit. Turn this sound down a little bit. Okay. After I done bombarded y'all with all that. Alright, well, I'll be back in a little bit, guys. As soon as I figure out how to get the water out of my tank. Alright guys, it's Redtarget and back again and I don't think I mentioned this in the beginning, but this is actually episode 13. I think I mentioned I updated the server, and I updated my client, and it's been doing okay, but I'm still getting some of those random Java where it just crashes the client, just and you get that Java error, and everything I read points back to that some DLL in your natives directory, and it's like if you disable that DLL, you don't have any sound in the game, so it makes me think whatever my problem is related to sound. But anyway, we'll keep moving along what we got. I think I showed you guys this tank is filling up with oil. I've drained 2 oil wells. 1, 2, yeah, 3 oil wells. I've drained 3 oil wells out in the ocean. It's actually pumping another one right now. I found this one spot out in the ocean that had actually three wells, 3 wells just sticking up right out together. So I'm gonna drain the crap out of them. I'm hoping to fill this thing completely up. I don't know. It just seems like to me over 5 million buckets of oil is a lot of oil, and then I need to build a whole series of refineries, but that'll be part of a later project. I'm moving along with this. I think what I'm gonna do is I gotta look at some more videos. Direwolf's got some good mod spotlight videos of applied energistics, and I definitely want to get all that set up. And I know you got to build like that world block where you got all those blocks with the vents and all that kind of stuff. You got to build that, I think, in order to be able to, I think you got to do all that in order to have the, do patterns and that kind of stuff where you can just, like if I right clicked up there and wanted a ender chest, and it required, well, do an ender tank, that'd be better. I think you can add in the other blocks and I'll do that, but if you wanted a ender tank, and you click on it, it requires a cauldron, then when you went to click on it, some pattern device, I guess you'd have to have this pattern in there, but it would build a cauldron. If you didn't have one, it would make that cauldron and put it in here. So I think, I just gotta get all that done. It's just, holy cow, the stuff, all the materials, and you gotta get up. And I'll tell y'all something else. I don't think I have seen an emerald yet. I don't think, yeah, I don't have an emerald. I got a couple of these things, and I need to do what you gotta do to add the hearts to them, but yeah. Yeah, if you ever double click here and you can't figure out why this is grayed out and you got this yellow thing, it's because you double clicked in this space right here and it's looking for stuff in your inventory. You can double click again, and mine got like that, and I spent an hour on the internet just trying to find a way to fix that. Oh, here we go. Yeah, you gotta have like these heat vents and the similar containment walls. I think you got to build. The bottom. The frame is made out of this. And then I don't know what else goes into it. I just have to look through the video. I know there was something about crafting CPUs. Like, I don't know, the more crafting CPUs you put in it, the more patterns you can do or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to watch through Dyer's videos and just see if I can build the best one I can. Anyway, crap, I think I saw in Echo's video you can fix that in the config where when I hit 0 it'll close that menu instead of having to hit escape every time. But anyway, and my idea is I was thinking it was 3 by something or another, is build that world block for the AE stuff right in the middle here and use it as part of my floor, and then have these 3 sides open, have 3 sides open over here. I gotta check that. It doesn't look right. Maybe it is. Anyway, have those sides open to and put stairs. Just put stairs going down to the bottom, and then that'll be my levels. And I'll just put any chest, barrels, because I think I need to get stuck in a hole. You believe that? I really need to take like the wood, the oaks that's coming from this tree farm, uh, and all the cobble and all. I could put it in these. I forget what these things are called. From my factory reloaded these chests, these whatever these chests are called. But you know, they'll hold like I think they hold two billion uh 2 billion items. So I mean that's a crap load of cobble and that kind of stuff. So and I know you got an ME chest, but at least those things will hold two. I think it's 2 billion items. So I can't for the life of me think of the name of that stuff. But but anyway, yeah. I figured I'd build these super chests. I reckon. I got one here that's I think got like oak planks in it, but I got this one's got 25,000. You know, oak wood in it. And I could move all the wood to that and put like an import export bus on it, and then I could start automating making my charcoal and having that. I still ain't quite figured out in my mind how that's gonna work, but maybe. And I need to get me an infrastructure built in, and maybe this will help if I can get all this AE stuff sort of centralized in the middle. That way I can tie it over here to this. You know, I can have it tied over to the bee farm. Uh, you know, tied to the tree farm, and then I don't know how far. I might just have to make a separate AE. I don't know, just for this smeltery over here. But it's going. Like I say, I mean, just like this, I made it. I made a chunk loader for the oil well, this for the pump, and I forgot the last time I put it down, and I got rid of the water. And last time I put it down, well, I forgot to put the chunk loader down. So I come all the way back here, and it's not working. I'm like, it's working when I was at the pump. Now it ain't working here. I go back. I do that twice. Finally, notice in my inventory. What's that in my inventory? Is that an inner chest? No, it's a chunk loader. Duh. So stupid on my part. And I mean, you know, that's time that's wasted that I could have been using to work on, you know, like work on this area and stuff. And I know I'm down to 7. I got, you know, I reloaded the client, so I lost all my setup for. I had it, you know, all my setup for video and all, so I got to go back through all that again and reset all up because the frame rates in this area here is just terrible. It's got a lot to do with my computer. I just need a much more powerful computer to run Minecraft and run this texture pack and run FTB and when I reloaded it, my Java was messed up, and for some reason it didn't see my 64-bit version. It only saw 32. So when I started the client, it only would give me 1 gig of RAM max. And so I finally figured out that I had to wipe out all the Java on my computer and reload to just the 64-bit version, so I could, you know, I loaded it with about 4.5 gig of RAM. Only got 8 gig total, so I don't know. I wanted to sometimes a little bit more, like load it with 5 or 5.25. Would that help? So I might try that next time. But I know a lot of it's the video. I just don't have that high. I got like the whatever the onboard Intel graphics video chip is, and that's like the worst one you can have. But I mean, I bought this laptop from somebody else for next to nothing, so I can't complain. And so, but hopefully, maybe in a few months we can work on getting us a newer computer. All right, let's see. Yeah, my biggest thing right now is just getting the AE stuff done. I think that's what I'm gonna work on, and hopefully by I don't know if I get it done, you know, I won't have it done by the next video, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because I'm out of town Wednesday afternoon, and I'm out of town Thursday and Friday. I gotta go to North Carolina, so that's 2 days that I won't be playing at all. I just won't have the time for it. It's all work related, and should be back. I should be back late Friday night, so maybe I can get on Friday night and get some stuff done. But I really would like to get this area going, get a top put on it, and figure out what the hell am I going to use for lamps. I mean, I still, you had all those lighting choices, I guess, with the Red Power 2 stuff, and now I just don't know. I'm just going to make some of these lamps. I'm thinking about just going in a creative world. I know you got to go through a lot of freaking trouble to make this thing. And I was thinking, like in my previous Ultimate world, I found some area in the Twilight Forest that had these things hanging in it, and I stole them. Of course, that's another thing we could probably work on. Probably not this week. Probably give it another week. But I haven't made a portal to the Twilight Forest yet. I hadn't done that yet because I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure how that works, but I'm thinking that creates a whole nother dimension on my server. So that's some extra load right there. So, but I think I'll handle it no problem. But yeah, that's something else. I wouldn't mind. I don't know, making a little space for it or something. So this is the Twilight Forest. Making a little room you had to go into to go or something. I don't know. I'll think on it. But I know I didn't have a whole lot this time, guys. Mainly got these tanks going and just fiddle farting around here trying to figure out what to do next. And I need to get some automation going. That's my whole problem here. I'm slow to slow to get anything done, it seems like. But I just want to say, if you're watching, and I appreciate it. Thank you. It's a Red Target. I'll talk at you later.